Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel, Lessons from My Life. If you are new here, what we talk about lifestyle, we talk about real estate, we talk about things that will help you gain experience from other people so that you can use it to draft a pathway for yourself in the future. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button, click on the notification icon so that you get notified when a new video is being posted. So today we are going to be talking about what to do to get into the real estate market. What exactly do you need to do to get into the real estate market? If you are born with a silver spoon, maybe probably this video is not for you. But if you are building real estate from scratch, someone like me building from scratch, you haven't had generational wealth transferred to you, then this video is for you. The first point that I want to talk about is building a budget. You have to build a budget. There is no way that you're going to start planning to get into real estate without having a budget and having a physical plan for it. So when I talk about budget, I'm talking about literally building a budget, getting an Excel spreadsheet if that's what you use for your budgeting. Draw out what is your monthly income on a monthly basis. Do it on a monthly basis. Get your credit card statement, get your bank account, and look at all the expenses and draw out all your expenses so that you can actually have a pictorial view of what your net income is after deducting expenses. And you will discover, for the most part, most people have always noticed this, that they are always in a net loss position, because what you find out is that they build debts. Once the income comes in, they wipe off some of the debt, and then the next month they build another debt again, because they're always living above their means. They don't have enough income to cover their expenses. So you have to build a budget, look at all your expenses, and then you will then look at all the expenses that you need to, cut off. It could be things like subscription. It could be cutting down on coffee. It could be other things, reducing your Uber, travel, Uber Eats, DoorDash, all those kind of things. And just making sure that you are having sufficient net income so that you can save and begin to plan towards the future to get into real estate market. And then the second point that I want to talk about is think about what exactly is the location that I want my real estate investment to be in. I've seen people who are novices in this industry, in the real estate market, and then what they end up doing is, there's a property somewhere, they just go in and buy the property, and without thinking about, first of all, is this property at a location where I can easily rent it out? Because sometimes the property is not even a location where people would want to even move to, right? So you want to get a property in the location that is easily rentable. So don't go buying properties because this property I think is a very nice property in a good neighborhood. No, not just good neighborhood. We're thinking about rentability. Rentability is the key word. Thinking about rentability of that property. My third point is making sure that the income you're getting from that property is going to be sufficient to account for the property costs, right? We've talked about this before, but making sure that the income from that property is sufficient to cover for the property costs. I have seen people who went into real estate markets, and what they ended up doing is that because the income from the rental property is not sufficient to cover the costs, so they end up putting their hands in their pocket to then cover the additional costs. No, that's not how real estate is supposed to work, because it's supposed to be passive income. It's supposed to be an income stream of the stream of income to you. It's not supposed to be a cost center to you. So it's supposed to be an opportunity for you to even earn more. So make sure that you are buying properties in locations that are not too expensive, locations that you think you're going to get sufficient income to cover the cost coming out of those properties. Okay, that's all that I want to talk about, today. I know it's been a while that I posted a video. I just wanted to come out here and talk to us about the video. Talk to us about this couple of things. I know it's been a while. And can I give you a bonus point in case you haven't heard about this? If you listened last week, the Canadian Bank of Canada governor announced that the interest rates have been held, at 5%, and it was the same. It's been the same thing as well in the US. So interest rates, it looks like they have hit us, to the highest point. We are at the peak of where the interest rates should be, and the expectation is that the interest rates should be coming down. However, if you look at the tone of the governor of the Bank of Canada, he was sounding very, do I say hawkish? He was very pretty much just saying, hey, very cautious. We've seen inflation is not at where we want it to be yet, so there are still opportunities for us to still keep increasing interest rate. So everybody is feeling the pain. The economy is not growing. Just this week, the U.S. market also announced holding the interest rates. However, the tune of the U.S. market is a little bit different because the U.S. Federal Reserve Chair actually announced that next year we're going to have 3 interest rate cuts next year. 3 interest rate cuts next year. So I expect Canada to do exactly the same thing. So in case you're thinking about buying a property, just have this in mind that most likely we're going to have interest cuts coming next year so that you can plan towards this. Okay, that's it for me for now. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Go ahead, click the subscribe button in case you haven't done it again. Go ahead and click it, send to your family members. I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.